All right, welcome in everyone. If you're tired of vague spiritual fluff and people pretending they know your entire future, you're in the right place. This is tarot without the smoke and mirrors. Tarot readers read energy, patterns, and symbols. I read energy. Symbols show possibilities. Nothing is set in stone. So before we start, let's tune in. Universe, guides, ancestors, whatever wisdom walks with us. Help the right messages come through tonight. Let the cards speak clearly and let the people who need the message hear it. All right, here's how this works. Comment on today's post to enter the queue for a free reading. When it's your turn, type I comprehend and your question. Free users get 1 card. Members get 5 cards plus priority for $3.99 per month. And if you're on Twitch, I'll give you 2 cards and an Oracle Tarot reads energy, not fixed destiny. If you want someone who guarantees the future, go find a crystal ball and a caravan. Here we read patterns, choices, and possibilities. So use your brain, keep your power, and check the disclaimer. Hit like to support the stream. It helps the channel and it tells the algorithm the cards are behaving tonight. The cards are ready. Let's begin.
Hello and welcome in. How are you going, everyone? I hope you're going wonderfully today. We've got Twitch in. We've also got our YouTube channel in. We're going to watch a quick video to start us off. I made this video on the... Well, let's just say it. Yeah, 8 of Swords. All right. Well, you can add me on social media. I'm going to be posting on there. Probably next week is when I start. So look out for those special posts. I've been working hard for the last month coming up with social media posts and videos. An example would be this one today. You need to comment on this if you would like a free reading. And there's a Gibo rune to claim. All right. We've got a new channel starting up. If anyone wants a reading, just let me know. I'm just talking until it's time to start. We've got a new channel started, Pick a Card Readings channel. Let me just grab the link for that. Where is it? There it is. So make sure you add that. I need 50 people to go live on that channel, but I will be going multi-streaming on readings for this channel on the other channels. So if anyone wants a reading, just let me know and we'll get started. I do have other Apple Luna channels, as I said, that I go live on, and we will be multi-streaming that Pick a Card channel on there. We go live on these channels and also the Pet Speak channel. I do traditional tarot here with a twist. So sometimes you can ask for an AI reading if you would like. AI readings are for entertainment purposes only. Now, do we have any members in the room? Do we have any members? All right, well, we might play a video while we wait for people to come in. All right. The first video I'm going to play you is a pick a card with a life message.
The universe has a message for you. 3 cards hold your destiny. Focus your energy and let intuition guide you. Double tap the screen to choose your card now. Choose wisely. Your card reveals what you need to know. If you chose card 1, you got Love Appears. It says, you need to release the pain and let go of resistance. Choose to embrace the light of your being. With courage, seek the understanding that frees you from duality. Your prayers are heard, and divine assistance will bring love and peace into your life. When you open your eyes, love will be there. If you chose card 2, we have the Searching Within card. It says, what you see on the outside is a reflection of your inner self. Today, empower yourself by looking within to understanding the root of any challenges you face. Your inner wisdom offers the clarity and healing you need. As you explore yourself, you transform and grow. If you chose card 3, the I Have Faith in Life card came out. It says, surrender to life and live fully in the present. Trust that God is always near. Your faith surrounds you with light, no matter what happens. Release your worries, knowing that life will always provide what is best for your soul. Hit the heart if it resonates with you. Apple Luna's out.
All right. Are we ready to start tarot yet? Who wants a reading? Does anyone want a reading? Well, we might do some Apolluna confessions while we wait. um, okay. So we'll do the normal deck. Hi! Yay! People are coming in. I was just going to do a random reading. How are you doing? So we've got someone from Twitch in. Do you want to get ready? Solicent? Do you want to get ready? Now, Psychic Krish, you need to go and comment to get your free reading. Solid Chant, Solid. How do I say that? I'm going to say soul. I just had said that. Okay. Psychic chick. Psychic chick, you need to go and comment on the pinned post in chat. There should be a pinned post. Yes, there is. Can you just go and do that for me for your free reading? And we'll do soul. Soul, what's your question? What are we doing a reading for? Soul? Psychic chick? Your question of put you on the spot. I don't understand, soul. Do you want me to just do a reading? You don't have to ask a question and we'll see if we can answer it. Twitch people get 2 cards. And we might get you... Message from the universe. All right. All right, so I'm going to put these cards back and we'll start again when you're ready. So come back when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready. Okay? All right. Psychic chick. Did you go and comment? Free isn't free. Don't you understand that free isn't free? You've got to pay for it with some way by helping me get the algorithm going or something. Hi, Lima. How you doing? Hey, Spartacus. How you doing? Lima and Spartacus, you can get ready. Gigi, I'll get you to just hold for a second. We've got Twitch and members in. So Lima needs to get ready. Let me just see. So Gigi, you need to go and comment as well on the pinned post. Can we go and do that, please? You guys are making me police it again. And that's fine. I don't mind treating you like children if you can't do it. And I'm just getting into it. Oh, Gigi did comment. Thank you so much, Gigi. Love your work. So we're going to skip Psychic Chick because Psychic Chick did not go and comment. So thank you, Psychic Chick. We're going to kick you out because you're not following instructions. It's much easier that way. Yes, I see it, Gigi. Thank you so much. Okay. Lima. I didn't get Psychic Chick's message. I think she was lying. I felt, yeah, it doesn't matter what I felt. Anyway, let's do Lima. Lehman, just make sure you comment. Okay, we've got a members reading. A members reading is 5 cards. What's coming in your next apartment? Well, you got the 10 of Swords, and luckily it's in the reverse position. It says that you might be escaping destruction. This is a place where you can pick yourself up, brush yourself off, and get back on with it. It's also a place where you're going to be leaving the difficulties from the past. I mean, not all of them, but some of them. The King of Cups says you might meet someone in your new apartment or building or local area, someone who's mature, someone who's charming, devoted, and family orientated. There's chance for romance here. This new location will give you the opportunity to let go of any regrets that you have and start fresh. It's about ending stagnation and finding the motivation to move on. The Justice card says there's some kind of justice here. It says that there are going to be consequences for your decisions, whether they are good or bad. You have to remember that the things that happen to you are because of the things that you decide. And we've got independence, success, financial stability, security, prosperity, wealth, abundance, reward through hard work, and business prosperity and status with the 9 of Pentacles. All right, let's get you an oracle. I'm going to give you one from the universe cards. Okay, soul, how are you going? I see you're back. Just give me a second. Did you think of your question yet? Do you want to put your question up and then we'll get your reading done? All right, Lima, let's get your oracle. What's meant to be yours is already making its way to you. What was never yours is starting to flee from you. With time, it will all make sense. For now, bear the confusion and focus on living fully in the present. And don't let your whole life be, I'll be happy when. Be happy now. So don't tell yourself, I'll be happy when I move. Be happy now. And do you know one of the best things that I do? Every now and again through the day, I stop and I count 3 blessings. And it reminds me just how much I have to be thankful for. And then I carry on my day like normal. And you know what? I think over the last, like when I go to bed, I think over the day and I think about all those blessings that I said in the day. And I just think, wow, I'm so blessed. And I wake up every morning thinking how blessed I am. I don't have anything. I don't have money. I don't have wealth and fame. But I count my blessings and I'm thankful for them. And that makes me feel so rich. Hi, New Beans. How you doing? Thanks, Gigi. We'll get you done next. Sol, I need you to put up your questions so I can jump straight into it. I'm autistic. I don't do small talk. Just so you know, I am autistic. I use the wrong tone of voice and I don't small talk. I only talk about the big important things. Okay, Gigi, we'll move down to the free readings so we know where we are. Yeah, Lima, it helped me so much. You've got no idea. Before I thought I've got nothing. And now I think, wow, I've got so much. Thanks, Spartacus. You can get ready, darling. All right. We're just going down the chat with who's ready. Will you regret working with Jay? I think she's selfish. Gigi, reality reading? Everyone is fucking selfish. Do you know we are all looking out for our own best interests, and that's what makes us selfish? The people who are selfless are the ones that are always looking out for someone else, and you might be one of those people, which is why she seems selfish, but honestly, she's probably just like everyone else. Let's get your mystical reading. I don't know what's going on with slots. Just let me see. It looks like they've deleted it. Oh no, slots. Okay, hang on. I turned it off and on. See if it's... Did you do it right? Let me just see if you did it right. Where's slots? Okay, let me try. You might not have points, Lima. Let me just give everyone in the room 100 points. Okay, I just gave everyone 100 points. It might be about you not having points. Okay, try again, Lima. I just gave everyone 100 points just to make sure it wasn't about points. All right, let's move on with Gigi. Will you regret working with Jay? You think she's selfish? We've got a yes card with the Ace of Pentacles. And if I was like looking at this straight away, it's got a hand holding it out, expecting money. So reading the picture, you know, this friendship or working relationship may actually end up costing you money. It does say financial new beginnings and new business, new investments, savings and prosperity, but I'm reading the actual picture. And based on your question and the fact that you already think that they're selfish, this is what I'm saying. I feel like this relationship may end up costing you money. Let's get a light shadow tarot for your oracle, Judy. Free members get a 1 card reading for commenting. I might change that to 2. Tomorrow, if you comment. I don't know. I'll work it out. I am new to the spiritual journey, but I'm willing to try and see what I can learn as long as I have you by my side. And honestly, when you're going into business with someone, it is a learning experience because you learn and you grow. Some people are good at one thing and you're good at another thing, and coming together and collaborating can often help you move forward faster. Like I collaborate with AI, which has moved me forward about 15 years of where I should be. Collaboration is good, especially if you use it correctly. Just remember, your person might be a little selfish, but they're learning and they make mistakes. Thank you, Gigi. All right, I'm just going down the chat now. We kind of have a queue here, but we've got a few people in from Twitch. So it means that, like, I don't really know where I am. So if you guys can just post your question once and wait for me to go down the chat and find you. If I miss anyone, let me know. It's a bit messy, but it is what it is. So right now I'm looking for Spartacus or Soul on Twitch. And I found Soul. Okay, Spartacus, just give me a minute. And New Beans, can you post your question? Tack, you can post your question once. And when I find it on the chat, we'll do it. We're just doing it this way today because I've got a few extra Twitch people in and there's no queue for Twitch. Okay, New Beans, thank you. I'm looking at the bottom of chat and I'm looking at the top of chat, but I can't see the middle. So if you've already done it, I'm sorry. All right, so will you find your life of family when I love and want to visit and eventually live in Japan? So I love everything about their culture. I helped others till I was dry in money, which caused me mental health, but I'm conquering it. Yeah, so reality reading, some of us are people pleasers. And honestly, I'm a people pleaser, so I understand this most of all. What makes me the happiest is seeing other people happy. But then I realized that I ended up being empty. So I always take time out to do something that makes me happy. And doesn't please anyone but me. Because I was forgetting about pleasing myself. So please just remember to do something for you. Like one of the things I started to do, which really helped me, Soul, I thought of myself as one of my bills. And I paid $20 into an account and I forgot about it. A separate account with no credit card access. And the only way I can get to it is to go into the bank and get it out because I cut up the card. Right? So, when I think of myself as a bill and pay this money and forget about it, I don't miss it because it comes out of my pay first. And then when I had an emergency, I had this fund. And it's good for holidays, travel, and that sort of thing. Oh, all the nines, Lima. All right, let's get your mystical reading. We do have the lack of money card with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It might mean that you have poor financial control, or lose opportunities. So, look, this is just about you budgeting. And honestly, like I said, just have an emergency fund. Like I said, you'll be fucking fine. Your fears and anxieties and worries will make it hard to cope. Honestly, when you first go to a new country, you're going to be by yourself. But don't worry, I'll be here online. You can always talk to me. And as you're going through it and meeting people, it'll take time to settle in, especially in a new country. You know, like everything's just slightly a little bit different, but the same. We do have the happy families. So I feel like you might be meeting someone over there. This card comes with weddings, celebrations, feeling welcome, community and family coming together, and weddings. I gave you your oracle as a third card, okay? Because I wanted to add in that family bit. All right, thank you, soul. That was your reading for today. All right, let me go down the chat and see who's ready next. You ain't too much. Soul, don't worry about it. You're amazing. Toro, are you in the room? Do you want to post your question? New Beans, I'm looking for you now. Hi, Denise. Oh, my God. Denise is here. Welcome, Denise. We've had some upgrades. Oh, you're so beautiful. Thank you, Denise. Denise, do you want a reading? Ask your question and we'll do you straight away. Maybe New Beans. All right, New Beans. Hi, Denise. How you doing, sweetheart? I missed you. How have you been? Is everything going good? You bring such good energy in the room. I've got new channels. Pick a card channels, fantasy, tarot. Okay. Thank you so much for your support. If you need anything, let me know. All right, New Beans, I'm going to switch into you now. We're getting naughty. Now, we might actually pull out the oracle. It's a little bit less naughty. Kissing by the fire. Ripping his clothes off and jumping into bed with you. And we'll give you one more for your oracle. You want it direct? We've got autistically direct here. Sitting close and playing hands, touching hands and talking. Thank you, New Beans. There you go. All right, I'm looking for Spartacus. Hi, Myra. We're just posting question. Yes, it is free. When will Nelson plan to call back to Myra? I'm English. I mean, not English. I'm Australian. So I speak English. And I'm sorry, Myra. I can't tell you an exact time at this time. Time is still unknown. So that means that there is no plan to call you back at this time. It may be a spur of the moment thing if it happens. But my advice to you is to make it happen by reminding him that you're alive. I mean, does he watch your social media, do you think? Post a message just for him. Make it obvious. If he doesn't watch your social media and someone else does, they'll tell him and he'll come and watch. Trust me, people can't help it. Let's get you an oracle. Oh, yes. Okay, so look, I do think he's watching your social media. Send him a message through that. That was the card of awareness. And look at the person behind with a phone. Yes. All right, thank you, Myra. That was your reading. All right, Tak, you're next. Spartacus, I can't fucking find you. Have you got your question up, darling? Will I have a family with a man I'm with? The man I'm with? I just read that wrong. I read it. Tak, I read it. Will I have it with a man or something else? A man I'm with, he's in your match. All right, we'll give you 2 cards. We're not using the queue today, Tak. We're just going down the chart. I'm multi-streaming at the moment, and I don't have the queue availability to do both places. So we're just going down the chat so it's fair. I see your question. We're going to start it right now. Did you comment to get your reading, Tak? Let's go and see. That'll depend what you're getting. No, you haven't commented. I need you to go and comment for a free reading. Why are you guys not listening to me? It literally says free readings at the top with a link to comment on. Like, what don't you understand about this? Thank you, Tak. We're done. All right. Denise doesn't want a card. Denise is grateful for her life. I'm so grateful for my life too. I'm so lucky to be here. Spartacus. Question, I found Spartacus. Whoa. Tak, can you please go and comment for me, please, for your free reading, and I'll come back to you. Yes, you should keep your main job and get a side job and then switch over when the side job gets better. Let's be honest and have a reality reading here, Spartacus. Never quit your main job until you have another form of income. You can't live on air and goodwill. So Tark, in chat, there is a pinned comment at the top. And it has a link. That's where you comment. Denise, it's a tattoo and I change it every day. But I put this special gel on it so it looks more realistic. And I put iridescent makeup on the eye so it shines when I'm moving, which is almost the same color as my eyes. Yeah. It's my costume. All right. But it also says a lot of things. Spartacus, let's get your mystical reading. We've got trouble arriving with the Six of Swords in reverse. It says that you might be jumping from the frying pan into the fire if you leave your main job. So by that saying, like, for example, you might find another job that doesn't pay as well or the conditions aren't as good. Do you know what I mean? You've always got to trade up and not just jump off the cliff and hope for the best. This card is the Three of Pentacles, and it shows that you're going through an apprenticeship. And I'm going to say each job that you have should be considered to be a stepping stone to the next job or level up. Whether that's just a mental level up, a financial level up, or a positional level up. But leaving places because you're not moving forward quick enough is stupid, because you'll never move up if you keep moving places. You have to remain in a place for 3 to 5 years before you're even considered for promotion. And then it could take up to 10 years for you to receive it. But by then you're so skilled at your job, you deserve it. And might be a little bit over it even. We've got gifts and generosity. Yes, Tuck, I'll do your question next, okay? Just hold still. So this says that, okay, so Spartacus, I'm going to tell you something that I used to do sometimes. I tell my employer, you know, like, I'm not happy with the pay. I'm thinking about going to a different job and leaving, or not doing as many hours. And they used to freak out and offer me more money. I mean, they might not. They might say good luck. So, I mean, it's up to you. It depends if you're a good employee or not. I basically was an excellent employee. They always made me full-time after a month. And I had to quit all my jobs. I never got sacked. Oh, once I got sacked, but I did something naughty. So that was okay. I deserved to get sacked. All right, thank you, Spartacus. That was your reading. All right, we're going to find Tark now. Hey, Tark. Let me just find your question, sweetie. Hang on, I'm struggling. Okay, I got you now. So usually, Tark, I also ask you to get comprehend. Hang on, I'm on the wrong channel. Comprehend as well. And because of the mix-up, I'm going to give you an extra card today, okay? So I'm going to give you a 3-card reading. We've got a yes card. So will you have a family with the man you're with? Yes, you probably will. But the thing is, you're trying to have it now. And he might not be ready just now. This is about planting a seed and waiting for it to grow, waiting for fruit to come onto the vine, and then waiting for the fruit to gestate until it's ripe, and then picking it. What you're doing is you're planting a seed and you're digging it up every day to see if it's grown. Yes, I feel like you are meant to have a family with this man, but it's going to take time. You need to wait for the gestation period. You need to wait for the rewards. There is still indecisiveness on his part, and it might actually not be doubt in you. It might actually be self-doubt, because we've got the judgment card in reverse. And when it's a judgment card in reverse, it's about judging yourself rather than other people. This is about having a lack of self-awareness. He might not feel good enough, or he might feel like you're too good for him. And I feel like he needs to learn the lessons of karma from the past and move on with his life without regrets in order to come together with you and have a successful family life. I think it will be a struggle if you try to come together right now. There are fears, anxieties, stresses, mental overload from everyday life at the moment, and his focus might not be on getting married, settling down, and living happily ever after like this is a fucking storybook. Because let's be honest, it's not. There are problems and stresses, and men take it on their shoulders like they're responsible for the welfare of the women. And I feel like this is the problem with your person. Until he's in the correct financial situation or career situation and able to support a family, I don't feel like he's going to want a family. Men are very practical, Tark. Thank you, Tark. That was your reading for today. Let's go down the chat and see if there's anyone else in here. Sol, you don't worry about it. You're amazing. Denise, can I pull a card for you if you're watching? I've got these amazing new cards. Let me just pull one if you are watching. If you're not, then we can do it as a collective read. So anyone that's watching now, especially Denise, this card is for you. We're going to do a reading. The Inner Alchemist. Like an alchemist, you hold the power to create the life of joy and harmony through positive thoughts, words, and actions. You manifest your own light. You understand that by using the inner magic of intention, you can transform yourself as well as the alchemist turns lead into gold. You need to create your happiness from within. And I know, Denise, you do. A lot of you don't create your happiness from within. You expect people to create your happiness. You expect items to make you happy and fulfill you. And honestly, that's going to fall short. The best thing I did was count my blessings and realize just how much happiness I do have in my life. And it made me focus on the good things. We've got stand strong, remain positive, facing challenges with strength and courage. Refuse to be swayed by negativity. Stand tall and embrace each moment with joy and peace. Trusting your future is in God's hands. Believe in life because life believes in you. And changes everything. A gentle light radiates from your heart, transforming every situation you encounter. Choose to maintain a positive attitude, regardless of challenges, knowing that joy flows from within. When touched by the divine light, everything around you is transformed. And that just means if you feel joy, spread that joy so that other people feel joy as well. And notice, because I want you to notice if one person is negative in a room, it actually changes the vibration and the whole room can become negative. And I read a study that was really interesting, actually. It was about school classrooms. And in one school classroom, they had a faulty light, which gave more red color in that particular classroom. And the children were actually naughtier. They fixed the light and the behavioral problem sorted itself out too. They went just back to regular naughty. So just remember that, even whether it's sunset or morning can change how you feel about something. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for us today. Is there anyone waiting for a reading that I've missed? Please let me know now. I am human. I make mistakes all the time. You just need to tell me I've made a mistake so I can fix it. Is anyone waiting for a reading? We'll play a quick video while we suss that out. If you'd like to come in with your question, we'll get that done. Otherwise, we will play the video. Just a quick one. We might play another one. That was mighty quick. Let's play this one. Oh my God, why does it do that?
This is why they can't stop thinking about you. If this stopped your scroll, it's not random. Ace of Wands. This is raw attraction. You sparked something in them. They feel it in their body. They're pretending to be calm. They are not calm. This connection lit a fire, and it's not going out. Save this. You'll understand why soon.
All right. Well, that's it for us today. We will see you in a couple of days' time for more Trinity Tarot Live. I'm just putting on the background. Oh, Lexi Boo Boo, you just made it. Do you want a reading before we go? Savage. Thanks. Savage, usually you get a 1-card reading and an oracle, but I'm going to give you a 2-card reading. Well, what's he not telling you? We've got a big change or opportunity, and he's thinking about jumping in. This card comes out when someone is being impulsive, when someone, like, have a look at the horse. The horse is, like, galloping. He's going fast. It happens when someone is very impulsive, and they're using their logical brain rather than their emotional brain. So I feel like he's made a decision and there might be some big changes or an opportunity that's coming his way that he'd like to leap on top of. The other thing I feel like he's not telling you is he has childhood problems. Maybe sexual abuse, maybe bad news happened to him, or maybe he's got unfulfilled dreams that he'd like to fulfill that don't match in with your current trajectory. Hi, Miriam. How you doing? So Lexi Boo Boo, I feel like he's not telling you about his unfulfilled hopes and dreams, which is making him feel even more unfulfilled. Thank you. That was your reading for today. Oh, that was Denise. Denise came in and gifted 10 memberships. So welcome, Miriam. Congratulations. You were one of the lucky winners. It randomly chooses people. I'm so glad to see you. Would you like a reading? Members get 5 cards and get to skip the queue in all my channels, except the pick a card channel. That's not ready yet. What's your question, Miriam? Ask your question, darling. Lima, I'll give you some more points. Okay, I just gave everyone in the room 100 points. So, Miriam, you've got some points as well. Your parents' health. Well, first, reality reading. I'm not a doctor. I can't give health advice. Mystical reading, we're going to get out the we'll get out the Archangel Raphael healing oracle. Okay? Okay. There's another game on there too. Fine, Emma. I don't mind. I'll give you points after points after points. I'll just keep giving you points. It's just something to do while you're in here if you get bored. All right, let's do a mystical reading. Miriam, we've got Jesus the Divine Healer. And this, well, we might pull it from the book and see what it says because I'm not really into Jesus. I respect Jesus, but he's not my God. I will read this one from the book and be a bit respectful. This card is a sign that Jesus' healing presence is with you or with the persons you're inquiring about. He brings non-denominational healing to all who call upon him with unconditional love and forgiveness. Your prayers for Jesus' help have been heard and answered, and his grace is supporting your peace and well-being. Jesus' teachings focus upon the healing power of faith. So this card is also a call to trust and have faith in miracles and blessings. We've got the detoxification card. Now, the detoxification card can mean anything from, okay, so Miriam, where your parents are concerned, what do they eat? Because if they eat anything out of a jar or a packet, they need to start looking at the ingredients. And if they have random numbers or words that look like chemicals, it's not food. They might need to detoxify and go on a clear soup diet or something for a couple of days made of whole food and just detoxify their system of chemicals, and not use any chemicals around the house so they get absorbed into their skin and stuff. I'm sure your parents are a little bit elderly or getting older and they might not even clean their own house at this time, but it's best to stick away from all irritants and toxic things like even dishwashing liquid. To be honest, they put a lot of colors and they put a lot of chemicals in the food. It's not actually food anymore. Like in McDonald's, they're not allowed to call their burgers the burger bread. They're not allowed to call them bread. They have to call them buns, and buns means it's a confectionery. We got another one about food, and it's about organic food. I feel like there might be something in their diet which is making them feel a little bit under the weather at the moment. They might need to look at going to a dietitian or making sure that they're not having too much or not enough of something. Honestly, a dietitian will help them immensely, especially if they have allergies or they're sensitive to any foods. They can do an allergy test to see if they're sensitive. I mean, even being sensitive to wheat or gluten. A lot of people are. All right. Not a doctor, not medical advice. That was your mystical reading, Miriam. Actually, will you get another 2 cards? You're a member now. Members get 5 cards, and I only gave you 3. I'm going to switch decks. Give you your other 2. Miriam, I messed up. I'm supposed to give you 5 cards. Let me just give you another 2. I'm totally switching decks on you to the Ask Your Soul Messages card to see what else it says. So it would also help your parents if they decluttered. Got rid of some of the shit they don't need or stuff that they don't use and haven't used for years. This would actually help them feel a little bit better. They need to release any self-limiting beliefs. As they get older, they're going to get more and more self-limiting beliefs. And they need to remember that the only thing that is impossible is what they tell themselves they can't do. All right, Moon. Now you're done. Hey, John. How you doing? We're gonna... John, have you gone and commented? John? John, you just need to comment. John, we're waiting for you. All right, John, last call for you. John? John, are you in the room? John Hen Jump. Hang on, I'll give you more. They're big spender. I gave you 200. All right, well, it doesn't look like John's here, so we're going to finish up. Lima, I gave you 200 points so that you can play. I think it stays open a little bit longer. But I also scheduled the next live, so you can always come into the next live and and play the slots whenever you want. You're always welcome in. As soon as I schedule, you're available to go in. And you can even leave me a message in there that I'll get about a half an hour before the live show. just so you know. All right, that's it for us today. So Lima, if it closes, give me 5 minutes and I'll open up a new live through the scheduling, which won't activate the live to start live, but it opens it up so you can actually play slots and stuff, I think. If it doesn't, I don't know, we'll work it out. Maybe it only happens when I go live. I don't know. All right, light and love, everyone. Bye-bye. That's all we've got for you today, my mystical legends. You know the deal. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a woman with a deck of cards, too much caffeine, and an internet connection that definitely needs a cleansing. The advice I give, it's not a command, it's not even a suggestion, it's more like a cosmic take it or leave it. So please, don't quit your job, dump your partner, or sell everything to go live in a yurt just because the fool said take a leap. Double check your information with real people in real situations. It's okay to be mystical, but there's a very thin line between mystical and mildly unhinged. Trust me, I've been both. If your intuition tells you to text your ex, that's not divine guidance, that's just anxiety wearing a crystal necklace. You've wandered the cards, flirted with fate, and asked the same 3 questions in 6 different ways. The answers were the same. You just needed to hear them again. So here's your energy back cleansed, sparkly, and slightly more self-aware. Until next time, breathe, hydrate, and don't text the ex. You'll be tempted, but that's just Mercury doing his little dance. I love you, weirdos. Go be divine. Go be chaotic. Just don't mix the two in public. Energy returned, circle closed. Now go drink some water, your 80% intuition and 20% dehydration. Good night.
5 for 5 cards, that's a cosmic steal. Come join the live show.